Alright, I'm back. Oh. I'm still trying to figure out what to play, but guess I'll just chill out. Oh my god. I just need to play a game that I know won't fuck up and just start studying everywhere, left and right, so. And I've been playing Terraria for these past day. Why'd I start off the sentence like that? The Terraria 1.3 update came out yesterday. I don't know why I was gonna say days, but that's what I was gonna say. Oops, bumped the mic. Yeah, I mean, I've been playing that for the past day, so it's like, why not play some more? I mean, I like what I'm playing. I was gonna play Warframe, maybe just a little bit, because I also wanted to grind for some stuff. But yeah, maybe after this. It's also been a while since I played Stalker, so I might play that too. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not my mom. How do I know what I'm gonna play? Okay, well the game refuses to load, or... No, there it is, okay. Alright. I have no idea how loud this actually is in-game. That's not what I wanted. Is this actually... Okay. 15... I hope that's not too low. I have this constant problem with balancing out my sound, so... Do apologize ahead of time if it gets really bad. I didn't mean for it to get too low or whatever. Poor. I have to change that because I keep pressing that, thinking it's my inventory key. Alright. I forgot what I was... Oh, I forgot what I was leaving off with. Oh yeah, the... Sort of. I left off with the lava, but oh yeah, I guess I should start off. For anyone who's curious about what's going on right now with my character and stuff, I'm salvaging off some of my old stuff, but I'm starting on a new world. I have more worlds that I could have gone to and that were fully furnished and all that, but I don't know what it is. I keep trying to check this out, but the old worlds don't seem to be compatible with this new update. I don't know if that's a bug or something, or what, but I can't access my old worlds anymore, so I'm just gonna have to start a new one and hope for the best. But before I start, you see this gate right here? I think this is a new addition to the update. And you can clearly see it's a giant gate if you don't notice it or something. But when a blood moon comes and zombies can tear down doors, it's gonna be useless blockading this with a statue at the back, because apparently it opens up and down, so there's no blocking it. You can't just blockade this particular door. I mean, it's nice for decorating and shit and setting up certain like themes or whatever, but if you're expecting this door to just stop zombies full stop, don't. I don't know if that's a bug, but right now the gate, as far as I'm concerned, is useless for home defense. And that's just sad, because it looks pretty bulky and defense capable, but it's not. It's just fucking useless at this point. It's sad because I like it. I really wanted it to work. I was hoping maybe I could just... Maybe that it would use the normal door mechanics and I could just fucking blockade it with a statue at the back and that'll stop the zombies, but nope. It doesn't fucking do that. What was I gonna do? Okay. I keep forgetting what I'm gonna do in this game. There's a lot to do. I mean, they added a lot of shit to it, like new items, like 800 items as far as the changelog was concerned. More organizational support, which I'm happy about, but I was really hoping they would have added a, what is it? A way to quickly move items from your inventory to the chest. I don't know if... I swear that they had that before, but either my buttons are messed up, or maybe they removed it, or something. I don't fucking know, but if I could have done it before, I can't do it again. So I'm just gonna have to resort to dragging and dropping. The volume still sounds kind of loud. I hope it's not my audio mixer, because that would suck. Where's he? Oh. Alright, as far as this world is concerned, well, I found the ocean for one thing, which is to my left. The dungeon is to the right, and that's where I'm gonna go now. Cause I just want to treasure hunt. Cause that's the kind of guy I am. This is probably gonna be the most chillest fucking stream ever, cause I don't usually talk normally when I'm playing this, but I like playing alone, so that's kind of like my undoing. So you want to play alone? Well, there's not much commentary. Oh, go okay. Alright, well, go fucking me. Yeah, there's not much ability to commentate for anything. You know? You're gonna have to be very comfortable talking to a fucking empty room to make this game look anywhere near entertaining while you're alone, you know? I mean, of course, if we're talking about the certain changes and stuff the game's been through, then sure, you know? I mean, that's probably a good topic to talk about, actually, but, I'm an idiot, and I don't really... I've been out of the loop of Terraria for a little bit. I've been keeping tabs on the game, and it's updating, but, I don't really can think of anything to talk about. So, yeah... How you folks doing? This is gonna be a stellar fucking upload, isn't it? Just me running back and forth, looting, treasure hunting, progressing, I guess, maybe? Who the fuck knows? Oh, is that a chest? Oh, I missed that when I was coming here. Alright. I'll nab that. What is this? What the fuck? Okay, that's a lot deeper than I remember. I mean, I passed its part before, but I thought it was just... I didn't think it'd be like this. Like, I didn't think there'd be some sort of weird small trail there, just going down. What the fuck? There you go. Oh yeah, there's also one thing. I'm so used to Starbound at this point that I keep thinking you can swim, but you can't. You'll just sink. Which is kind of weird, right? I mean, why am I asking you? You don't know. What? I'm sorry. I'm presuming a lot again. But, it feels kind of weird. Because it's like, oh, I can swim. I don't have to worry about sinking or drowning or something. But then it's a different game. It's a different kind of building game. So it's like, why can't I swim? Oh. Because Terraria is not that kind of game. I mean, it's fine, you know? I don't have much problems with it, but it's like, man, it's so hard to get used to certain controls or differences in systems and mechanics. And it's like, great, well, this is going to be my undoing. I'm going to sink to the bottom of the ocean and drown myself. It's like wonderful. I can't fucking wait to do that again when I forget. And it's happened before, I can assure you. So that's fun to know and admit. It's like, really, guys, damn it. Can't we just come up with some sort of harmonic agreement about certain mechanics? But I mean, that would be kind of bad, I think, in long term, because it's like, okay, you're only supposed to do it this kind of mechanic this way, and that's, do it any other way, you're gonna get trashed. And it's like, okay, well, that's not good at all. In fact, that's really bad. Because while we have a standard, yes, it'll be bad in the long run, because then creativity might suffer there for a bit. And I think I'd rather play devil's advocate on this matter and say it's probably better not to have standards. But man, I really wish you could swim in this game. That would be nice to save your ass sometimes, you know? So guys, please, you know, just a small little fix, you know? Oh, that's what I should have done. I got keys for the chest here, but I think I forgot to put them in the chest themselves, so yeah, I think I'm gonna have to get out of here. Well, first off, I need to do this. Okay. I'm gonna have to nab candles to accelerate the spawning. Oh, there's one, speaking of that. Geese, no. But there are enemies. Get out of here. Come on, ask me a question, you fuck turds. I got plenty of answers to give. Ow. Oh. Did the skeleton give me the key? Or was it... I don't remember the pots ever dropping keys. I mean, there are like a fucking lot of pots in this place. I never got one key out of all of them? You gotta be kidding me here. Danger sources. What was the other thing I got? Whatever. Give me that. There's no shortage of chests here. As long as I can unlock them. But yeah, as I was mentioning earlier, I mean, I would like them to actually just change the game a little bit so I can actually swim and stuff. There's some other things I had difficulties adjusting to. Not that it's Terraria's fault, mind you, but it's just like, wow. Man, now that I'm actually being given this opportunity to try a different kind of system or alteration of a system, is it so bad for them to adopt it, you know? I feel like that's some sort of taboo in the games industry. It's just being able to adopt other people's systems. It's like, no, we're gonna do it our way. Even though it's like, well, your paths are gonna mesh anyways, right? You know, it's like, is it so bad to adopt the system from this game into your game? That's not bad, is it? Or did you not know or aware of this system in this game? You know? It's like, what the heck? It just, I don't know. I'm not a games journalist or... Games journalist. I'm not a games journalist or journalist, period, or anyone who has experience in the games industry, but it's like... I feel like that's a taboo, just to draw systems or mechanics from other games. I am, like, I don't feel completely right. I know there are games that have adopted systems from other games. I know that much. I'm convinced. No, that's a fact. It's a fact that some games, or maybe even most games, have drawn certain systems from other games. But sometimes I wonder. It feels like the opposite is also true. That it's a taboo to draw certain systems from other games. But it makes sense, too. I mean, no one wants to be the copycat, I guess. But it's like, if it fucking works, then why not, you know? Is there anything wrong with drawing inspiration or utilizing a system or coding a system that completely works fine? Is that bad? Okay, I didn't get a key yet. What the fucking hell, man? Christ. But also to not say that I'm asking people to just steal coding, that's absolutely not what I'm trying to say. Just, you know, coding a certain system that works fine into your game. That's what I mean to say. Because, like, just outright lifting someone's code from their game, that's wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong and filthy and dishonorable. Dishonorable. Don't do that. Ow. But, yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's just me. 'Cause I talk too much and probably don't listen as much as I should. Get out of here. Ow. Okay, I'm clearly seeing, also, for anyone still curious, I'm watching my capture, and I'm not getting some sort of weird, bizarre, high encoding problem. And like I mentioned before, Day of Defeat, the way I play, I have knee-jerk reactions and shit, and I've never seen it high in code. Or I missed it, but it wasn't as bad as Warmonger. So, yeah. It takes so much to convince myself that nothing is wrong. It's like, I'm not that kind of guy. I'm the kind of guy that thinks everything is wrong, that I'm doing everything terribly as I can. But it's like, it's fine. You know, it's fine to fail or be wrong and just ignore everything, all the shit that people give you. Unless obviously you're ignoring them, no matter how polite they are, you know? Key, nice. But it's like, I always feel like when I'm doing this kind of, I don't want to call it work, because it just sounds stupid. Because I'm not even getting fucking paid for this. I don't have a sub button or anything. But I feel like I'm always doing something wrong when I'm trying something new. And that probably causes people to shirk from something more than anything. It's just the fear of doing something wrong. But it's not bad to do something wrong. It's just that we were grown up thinking that if we fail once, we will always be a failure. Some horse shit like that. And that ingrains within our psyche. That fucks people up, man. There's no changing from that once you've completely surrendered yourself to believing you are always the victim. Oops, talking too much. But it's hard to get out of that kind of thought process, you know? It sucks to be in that kind of thought process. It's terrible. And I know I'm in that thought process too, and I'm trying to scurry away from it, which is why I'm doing this, you know? I always thought, and I always currently think that I'm just horrible at talking to people, and talking with people, and conversing and socializing, but funny enough, Twitch chat is giving me that second kind of warming up that I probably needed, to be like, okay, it's not too bad to be ignored, or to have someone miss something that you said, and it's not going to be the end of the fucking world if that happens, and it's not going to be awkward. It's just how this environment is. And it's the same thing with just talking with people in real life, too, you know? There's nothing bad with, well, if you're getting ignored a lot, then obviously there might be something wrong, but it's not bad to get ignored, because they're not legitimately trying to ignore you. It's just things get lost. I've seen a brown man's Twitch chat. I've been in it. If he managed to see every single thing that the people in the chat were saying, I'd be fucking amazed. Like, that's just some quick scope in chatting right there, because I wouldn't be able to keep up with it. But that's not the case. He misses some things, and other people with active streaming miss stuff too when the chat is going too fast and all that. So it's fine. It's fine to be missed, you know? It's not like the end of the world's gonna happen. I think people should take more solace in that too. I think I take solace in that. To know that, well, it's not fine to... Where was I going with this? I think I missed my train of thought while I was trying to fight all these fuckers. God damn it. It's fine to be... Yeah, I lost my train of thought. Talking too much. I want to finish the thought, though, because I feel bad not finishing it. It's not bad to, like, have what you said not be noticed. I mean, it's because that's how it is with Twitch chat. I mean, it'll obviously be annoying if someone keeps spamming the same fucking statement over and over again. But if someone misses your comment or something, I mean, it's not a bad thing, because that's just how Twitch chat is. And I think people should take that same kind of experience with Twitch chat to just talking to people in general. Some things will be missed. That's without a doubt. You know, when you're trying to talk with people and stuff, they think they know what you're trying to say, but it turns out they don't. and then miscommunications happen. They happen every day. They happen all the time. And Twitch chat kind of tells me, and reminds me probably, that it's fine for miscommunications to happen. So it should be just as simple to rectify certain problems, certain miscommunication problems and all that. Something wrong with being wrong, something wrong with failing, something wrong with being ignored too. I mean, honestly, there probably shouldn't be anything wrong with being ignored, because it's like, sometimes, what do you have to say, you know? I kind of think about that too now. Like, I know talking on Twitter and all that, that my comments may be seen. Or maybe no one, well, let's see. Let me start from here. I make a comment. There's without a doubt that it's been accepted and noted. But the validation, it helps to be validated. So when people, when you make a post, it's nice for people to like, or in Twitter's terms, favorite it. I don't know. I don't like that. But favoriting, liking, thumbing up, they all sound synonymous to me. So, but yeah, I mean, it's nice to have that validation that your comment has been noticed or retweeted or whatever, you know? Oh, can't do that. But that doesn't mean that no one has not seen it. Obviously, people have seen it because you made the comment and all that. But sometimes when people make comments, they expect to have some sort of reaction, especially if it's something like really stupidly radical, I'm pretty sure, but it's not like anyone's ignoring you, you know? It's like, it's more along the lines of, there's nothing really to say. It's nice when someone gets a chuckle out of it and stuff, and I do appreciate and am glad when someone actually favorites or, God forbid, retweets any of the tweets I make, because I'm usually a shit poster on Twitter. But I also make jokes, or try to at least, or just act jokingly, you know? But the problem is, with this kind of social communication, it's not as if they know your tone, you know? And I know there are jokes about there not being any sort of tone, or communicating sarcasm or tones is difficult in a setting where, you know, tone is not easily explained. Uh-oh, that's not a fucking ledge. But I've come to also notice that it also depends on who you fucking know, you know? While E3 was happening, there was this little stint. I don't even know if you want to call it a stint. It's like, it's not even a big deal, but people made it into a big deal. And Witwix and Notch were kind of just shitposting with each other, not at each other. But people took that seriously, and it's like, guys, they know each other. They're completely comfortable shitposting with or at each other. So it really doesn't matter if it's at or with, you know? But it's that kind of problem, too, that comes with being sarcastic or whatever on the internet with just text. It's that people assume familiarity or something like that. And then stuff like that happens with Witwix and Notch. And it's like, okay. The problem is not being able to convey. It's just being familiar with people. So if you're trying to shitpost with somebody who does not know you at all, then that's a problem. It's not that there's no sense of sarcasm between these two people. It's that it's like, who the fuck are you? It's like, are you being serious, or are you just being rude, or like that sense of unfamiliarity is probably what causes miscommunications too over Twitter or internet um, internet, social. Okay, I'm brain farting. That's probably one of the other problems of miscommunications that happen during, I know there's a word for it. Like social media comments or posts. That works. Okay, now that I'm thinking about it, how did I get to this fucking topic? I'm trying to make this as entertaining as I possibly can. I might as well just make a new, fucking YouTube series. Just for these little thoughts and shit. Oh, I'm dying. Holy fuck. I've, like, talked my quota for the fucking year. Actually, that's a funny thing, too. I'm my most talkative when I'm live streaming. Because obviously, I don't want anyone to be bored if they're watching this on live stream or YouTube, you know? It's kind of the impulse that I have. So I just start talking. I just pick a topic and start talking about it. And it's fine if no one actually listens. I'm completely fine with speaking to an empty room. That's kind of... I don't want to call that a trait, but it is. You know? I'm completely fine with talking to an empty room. It's like, that's kind of like a fucking, like, useless superpower of mine. Because I do it all the time. It's like, why not just kind of refine it into something useful? I guess. I mean, doing this through YouTube or Twitch, it's like... not any better, but, you know, whatever. What the fuck ever. At least I'm not just... What is this? Oh, okay. What is this? Necro helmet. What does this look like? Alright, looks like a fucking horny toad horn helmet. But yeah, I mean... Oh, I lost my thought! God damn it! Oh. Yeah, here's the bad side of talking too much. Or for long periods of time alone. I just don't fucking remember what I talked about before. Alright, I obviously wanted to do that, except I didn't. Guess as I was talking before, even though it kind of branched off into nothingness. It's probably a good thing that I can actually, well, in the end, it's probably a good thing that I can talk to an empty room. Even if it's not really refined that well, and I'm utilizing this talking to nobody, oops, through Twitch and shit, but, whatever. We all got our little hidden superpowers. If you want to call them that. It's like, what the fuck? But it makes sense. I mean, who wants to talk to nobody, you know? When it comes to people growing on Twitch or something like that, it probably, I guess, potentially could pay to be able to talk about something and be coherent. I know I'm not, but... man, at least this is some practice, you know? Oh, I think that's where I was going with that thought. At least I can practice trying to be clear and coherent when talking. Because I know sometimes that I can just ramble on, which I know I've been doing. Don't have to question me about that. But it would help for me to practice talking so I don't just ramble on about something. But then again, I mean, that's what probably note cards and shit are for, you know? Oh, fucking this room again. Jesus. Though, talking live and all that, it probably doesn't help to have note cards if you're talking live and all that. That's what I meant to say. Wow, I can't believe I salvaged that thought. Now I'm gonna forget the rest of my stuff. I can't believe I just ran into that. Fuck you. I gotta... I thought I had another golden key. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna go. Nope. Okay. Hang on. Thought I had a... There we go. Well, I have a lot of these. Holy shit. Alright. I think I just talked myself out. Holy shit. Can't believe I managed to do all that and not die. I mean, I was close, but you know. Oh, holy shit. There you go. Okay, see right here. Oops. I swear, when I shift clicked, that put the item into the chest. I swear it did that. But I don't remember, so it's like it doesn't matter. Fuck. Well, you know what? Whatever. Okay? Just whatever. Because I got no say in the matter anyway, so it's like... What else is there to say? Nothing. There's nothing to say. Oh, I forgot to give my other character his safe back. Do I have anything in here? Nope. Alright, I guess while that's there, I might as well just put it somewhere safer. That safe wasn't supposed to be there. I was wiring stuff so that the lava would I was wiring stuff to put the lava down there underneath the furnace and stuff, but I forgot to give this back to my other character. But no loss. I mean, I'm pretty much decked out and rich, so I don't have to worry much about that. Sorry, right now I'm just trying to... Okay. Just trying to figure out where the hell to put this stupid thing. Probably should just label this as furniture or something. That probably would have been better. But, oh, okay. Well, we're running out of fucking space here. God damn it. Get another fucking chest. I honest to God wanted to just sort this out a little bit more, or a lot better, but that ain't the case. Wait, does it not count these? Alright, game. Alright, fuck you. Stupid piece of shit. Just keep that. Hang on, just checking something. Okay. Let's see. I'm just thinking of what to do next, because I think I've explored enough of the dungeon. Oh, there's a key. Ah, fuck me. Of course. Let's jam this fucking one in too. Oh, forgot about the botany stuff. Alright, first off, I want to make a lot of mine tracks. You get a lot. How many pieces of ore do I have? What is any iron bar? You know what I was hoping they would do too? Just like in general, any sort of building game, is if you can mix and match certain materials, that they would actually have like an ore text here, and then the other items that you can use to replace this one particular item, rather than saying any iron bar. Because it's like, Terraria specifically has different kind of bars to replace iron bars, even though they will work the same, like tin. What is it? What was the other one? Well, okay, for example, tin and copper, they're in the same tier. They can be interchangeable. But it probably won't say that. It'll probably say any copper bar. If this is any indication with the Minecraft tracks. So it's like, I don't know. I feel like they gotta change that a little bit better, but I'm gonna waste all my iron bars here. That's what I was planning on doing. Gotcha there. No, I didn't. I'm just being retarded. I'm sorry. Let's see here. What I wanted to do. Oops. Yeah, stupid furniture. Okay, what I want to do is make a sky rail. Eee! Oh man, this is gonna be a fun tune. Gonna go faster. Oh, this is as fast as I can do this. Wow. Maybe I should have done this off camera, cause this is getting annoying fast. Oh no! Oh fuck! Watch out for that goddamn tree, George! Oh Jesus! Hang on. Yeah, I can jump it. That doesn't matter because I can cut it down anyways. Shit, I can't reach that. Man, was it a wise decision for me to just start on this on camera? It wasn't. Let's just get. Oh wait, what? I didn't know I could just cut through that. Or not. Hey, look! I'm on the foreground. Oh, yeah. That's nice to see. Alright. Whatever. I guess while I'm being stupidly annoying right now, I wonder if any of you have been keeping up with the, just general building simulator news. Oh no, that's it? Wow, okay, that didn't give me that much. Hopefully the 7 Days to Die update should be coming out this month. That would be really nice. Cause that dirt bike, man. I really want to use that. Cause it's so fucking annoying just running around everywhere. But I've also been waiting for them to actually adjust the, what is it? Oh, can I get up there? Fuck. Oh, I gotta bring it down. I've also been waiting for them to adjust the quality system so that bows are also added to the quality system too, because I like using the bow even despite the fact that they nerfed it a patch ago, or a major minor patch ago, you know. I still like to use it, and I want to keep using it, but I'm only talking about single player, not multiplayer. Like, single player as in co-op with friends, too. I'm talking in that regard. In multiplayer itself, it's probably a shitty weapon no matter what. But, I don't know. I've never played multiplayer in that game. I've always been content with just building by my lonesome and surviving with my other friends, so, yeah. But I've been waiting for that. And hopefully they'll be able to get that out this month. Because I really want to try that dirt bike out for Drive 2. To see how well it helps me with gathering and building and all that. I have no more iron. In that case, no. Dangerous sources, mining speed, teleport home, invisibility, location, walk in water. Oh, here we go. Can I summon this guy now? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's gotta be at night. And then there's, while I'm talking about building simulator news, there's also Starbound's other updates. Man, I'm just, like, I know they have this, I guess you want to call it bad rap, but man, they update so slow. Like, it's not hitting me fully until now. Now, I'm normally considered a patient person. Unless it comes to bad games. But, I mean, yeah, like, Jesus. They have been at it for quite some time. I admire their tenacity. But I have this very terrible and sinking feeling that their funds are going to run out before they even get to the next major patch. It kind of feels like that from time to time, you know? Because they've been at this for so long. It's like, do they really have that much money to keep going? You know? Like, will they eventually scaringly have to resort to some other means of producing money? Because if they have to, that's gonna be extremely bad. Because they've been at it for a while. And yes, this is usually like a normal thing, as far as I know and have seen, for development times to take this long, especially if you're an indie company. But Jesus Christ, man. I don't mean to say for them to rush or anything, but I'm just worried. Obviously, they, without a doubt, and I'm not questioning their ability to, you know, look at a checkbook and all that and say, hey, we're running out of money. I'm not questioning them about it, because they obviously, without a doubt, know more than me. But man, if it turns out that way, that they actually are running out of money or something, I'd be fucking devastated, because it's like, this game has so much potential. Starbound, I mean. Starbound, not this. But Terraria has already, you know, Terraria has already shown itself to be a very fun game. I've clocked like 200 fucking hours on it total. But just these past few days alone, I think I clocked like 12 hours. So, yeah. I mean, I'm not worried about Terraria specifically, but Starbound, I'm kind of worried about. But they know more than me. So, if there's trouble brewing ahead, they'll obviously be able to see it ahead of time and act accordingly. But I just can't help but to worry, because, damn, man. Development cycles. It really sucks that this is a normal thing, you know? But it is. At least for indies. But, I mean, like, on that topic, AAA titles don't seem to fare any better, you know? With The Division, or, fuck, what was it? I forgot the name of it. I can't believe I forgot about it. Hang on, once I get this fucking node, I'm gonna look it up. But, AAA titles don't seem to be faring any better either, with The Division, and what happened with Patriots, and how long that fucking took, and then Last Guardian, and all these other titles that are, like, taking so fucking long to come out or pass their problems. Oops, sand. And all that other nonsense that happens with executive meddling, or just problems with development, or whatever is going on. Like, Jesus Christ, man. It just doesn't seem like this particular problem is just limited to... What is that? Oh. It doesn't seem like this problem is just limited to local indie titles or development teams or anything like that. It just seems like a normal thing nowadays. It's like, I don't... Maybe it was just because of how young the internet was and how young mass information was when I was growing up, but it didn't feel like this before. But I wouldn't remember. I'm not a good source of recalling any sort of memories. Just talking out of my ass. I think it's also funny that I'm talking this much too. It's been like an hour since I started playing this, I think. If anyone actually has managed to watch or listen this fucking far, I salute you and am grateful to you, because, wow. Hearing my sorry ass for a fucking hour, that must be a torture device on its own. But, yeah. Just picking topics to talk about. I'm still trying to figure out that one game. I can't remember. It was that one PS2 game that a pillar? Okay. What is this? Oh, it's a broken one. Okay. Broken chest. Fuck. Okay, hang on. This is the sexiest thing I've ever seen, says Notch. What is he talking about? Oh. I keep seeing stuff about this Staxel game, and I've been interested in it since I like playing building games, but I haven't really made the jump of actually exploring if it's actually out or in early access or anything. But I keep seeing it because I'm also following Bartway on Twitter. Fucking Jesus. I think I made that confusion before earlier while I was talking, because I'm an idiot like that. Let's see. Steam players make their... I'm getting sidetracked again, I'm sorry. This is what usually happens when I don't close out my other browsers. Let's see. Uh-oh. One of my friends is having the urge to play a WoW. Steam players make their own justice, virtually imprisoned. Yay! Ah, the fake frontier of the video game world. Prisoning trolls whenever they see. I'm sorry, I'm still getting sidetracked. I'm currently trying to, what is it? Ease my friend from playing WoW again. Okay. Wow, okay. You can't see this, but I'm just surprised I remember why I alt-tabbed out. But, let's see. Okay, well, I don't think this was probably a fruitless attempt, because if I don't remember the fucking name of the game, it's not gonna matter if I alt-tabbed out for this. Ah, fuck. There it is, Shenmue. That's the game. Wow, I can't believe I remembered. But yeah, I mean, Shenmue's been around for a while too, and the amount of money it took just to make that game too. I mean, it's no surprise that people are kind of shocked as like, okay, are they even going to be able to finish this game in time or at a very respectable time, you know? Because the amount that they're asking for, or that they asked for with the Kickstarter, like, is that really going to be enough? Have things deflated that much? Because, you know, considering economics and all that, things don't deflate unless people have managed to make things go faster or be able to reproduce stuff at a very faster pace, you know? So, obviously things, as far as I'm concerned, have inflated. So, could you really tell me that they can make a game that needed, like, millions of dollars with just $2 million from a Kickstarter? But I mean, on the other hand, Sony has said that they're going to help the development costs, as far as I read, which isn't a lot, mind you, so don't take my word for anything, if you already were. But it makes me wonder, because, like, how much is Sony going to foot the bill, you know? How much would this game actually need with current day conversions prior to the amount that the game needed back then? You know, the first Shenmue, I think it was like 32 million? to make the first Shenmue, I think. I didn't do my research, so apologize if I get the numbers wrong, but man, you know, it would be very, like, stellarly awesome if you could actually make that kind of game with way less money, you know? If they actually managed to make Shenmue good with just 2 million, that would be awesome. That would be, like, fucking amazing. But Sony's helping with part of the bill, too. And who knows how much they're going to actually give the Shenmue developers, you know? So it's currently up in the air of how long it'll actually take them to make that game. We don't really know until we see news about it later on, and as far as I'm concerned, 2015 is like the year of the waiting. Like, for me, there's 7 Days to Die, there's Starbound, there's, I'll be honest, any other World of Warcraft expansion, because I'm an asshole and idiot. Company of Heroes, The Division, Anno, because I like building simulator games. What else is there? Fallout. There's Fallout. I'm pretty sure there's more. I've just kind of like put them in the back burner of my head. That's why I don't remember. But yeah, I mean, it feels like it's been constantly the year of the waiting. Or this year. Or something. I don't know anymore. It's been so much waiting, man. Like, fuck. But it's not really anything that really reasonable to complain about, you know? Because that's how life is anyways. You just gotta wait. But I'm talking about in terms of, well, more specifically, and not to say that I'm counting games like Fallout as an early access or anything. I'm not talking about those games right now at this point. But I'm talking about the early access games. Like, there's so much waiting for them to get done. It's not even funny. Like, I'm surprised of how much waiting we have to do before these games get released or have another update or what. Because they've been around for a while. 7 Days to Die. Okay, let's not even talk about the ones I'm waiting for. Let's talk about the games that are still around. Or currently around. DayZ, H1Z1, and Zombie Survival Arc. That's a new one that I like to watch. Like to watch, not play. I don't have it. But man, like, in that respect, considering because, you know, of early access and closed betas or alphas or whatever, green light, it feels like maybe not even this year, like these past few years, ever since early access came out, ever since Kickstarter or something like that, it's been just waiting for things to completely finish, or waiting for them to just completely blow up in their own faces, or whatever. It's like it's just been waiting. My god, man. One person can only wait for so long before, like, fuck this. But it's not like we are tamed by the thought or the physical act of waiting. There's plenty of other things for us to do. Especially me. I'm just really fucking stupid. I could be writing plenty of novels right now rather than live streaming, but I'm not. Because, I want to do this. Even if it doesn't pay. I like streaming. Now, if only some games could let me fucking stream without having to deal with certain fucking configuration problems. Warfogger. But, I mean, it's out of my hands anyways. I'm still uploading that footage, by the way, if anyone's actually watched this and watched that. Actually, the Warfighter footage should be coming out earlier. So, I don't know what I'm saying here. Fuck. For the past few days, this one fucking mosquito has been constantly chewing on my ass. And I haven't been able to kill it yet. Because because it's so hard to see in my room that I keep losing track of it once I actually catch wind of it. Hang on. Can I reach this? Oh, yes. Nice. Okay. Getting a drink. Oops, bumped the mic. Oh, yeah. Okay, there you go. Gotta make sure my mouth doesn't dry out, because my sorry ass has been talking for 2 hours now. Oops. Ow. Alright. Oh, Lordy. What? What? Alright. Wow, that's new. Okay, that's pretty awesome. Alright. Well, I got money from that. 15 gold. I wasn't expecting that at all. I guess that's one of the new updates. Nice. I feel a swag just pouring down on me like a golden shower. Because it kind of was. I guess I might as well put a disclaimer on this video that there's a lot of fucking talking. Oh yeah, on that note, man, the video games community is weird. Like, I follow the Funhouse crew. You know, Adam Kovic, James Willems, Bruce, Joel, Lawrence, Spool. And like a few days ago, they uploaded a podcast about the Arkham Knight issue with the PC community. And man, like, James posted something on Reddit that was trying to ease people's fury or something like that. I don't know why they were so fucking angry about it. I mean, I didn't agree with some points they had during that Arkham Knight podcast, but I didn't go out of my way to just start bad-mouthing them or some shit like that. It's like, what the fuck, guys? Really? Jesus Christ. People have this strange apprehension that the words of a few known people can destroy or completely radicalize the perception of a company or group or something. Or just downplay somebody's issues or something like that. They weren't trying to do that. I mean, honestly, it feels like they were, but they did. How do I say this? I don't think they intended to mean that. Like, without a doubt. I don't think they intended to mean that. And while I do disagree with this, like, certain ways they portray the issue about Arkham Knight being pulled and all that, I don't think they meant any ill will. But James had to post something on Reddit to alleviate certain tensions that people had with what they said about Arkham Knight and all that. And it's like, guys, is it that bad? I mean, they don't mean to downplay anyone's sort of issues or anything with that. At least, I don't believe they did at heart, you know? Because if they did, like, that would be obviously notable, wouldn't it? Like, you would notice outright hostility, right? And I don't think they meant that. Ow. Okay, I can't do that yet. Wow, there are a lot of them here. Holy shit. So I don't understand, like, what exactly. Like, my God, it's so hard to explain or just perceive this, because people were really hurt by the things they said, you know? But I'm sure they didn't mean any bad, ill will of that. But, that wasn't the only problem that people had with what they said during that podcast. They also talked about, oh no, it wasn't what they talked about, it's what they didn't know that people had a problem with too. People believed that, I guess they were on purposely or something, ignoring all the posted issues about the game that they could have read up on or something like that. And that part is what I think I disagreed on, was that they were talking about stuff that they could have informed themselves on with or something. But they, as far as I understand it, and I'll accept this too, to counter my disagreement with them, was that they were just going off on what they knew at the time. I mean, let's be honest here. We work so fucking long, you know? There's only so many hours in the day that you can figure out ups and downs and lefts and rights about a certain problem that people know more about than you do because of the allotted time you have to even find this information in the first fucking place, you know? People don't have a lot of time like I do to know about certain problems or read up about certain problems than they do, because they actually work. They have lives out of the games and stuff. I mean, let's be honest, who the fuck wants to even get into video game politics or the video game community anyways, you know? It's toxic. And if you want me to, like, quote an example, Gamergate, it's like, holy shit, man. Really? Holy fuck. But, I don't even want to quote Kotaku on this, because, I have some qualms about them, but, apparently, they posted something about, the people developing Arkham Knight or something like that, knowing about the issues that the PC port would have. So, oh, full disclosure, I didn't read it. I only read the tagline. But I'm not going to be one of those idiots that assumes to know what happened. I will not do that. And if I do, then I'd rather just shoot myself or eat my own dick. But if it turns out that the information is valid, like, what the hell, man? Are you kidding me? Jesus Christ. That's like bad news all around, I feel. Just to know that these problems, according to the headline, it said months ahead of time that they knew these problems would be around and that they couldn't fix them. If they knew about these problems for that fucking long, holy fucking hell is shit. That's just ridiculous, man. Like, really, why would you even? You might as well just take the Grand Theft Auto route and say, okay, we gotta delay the port. Because if you play it now, you would get fucked. But that's the other problem with the video games community, is that they're enthusiastic. Like, I'm not gonna lie here. From what I've observed, the video games community is just really obnoxious. Enthusiastic, obnoxious, call it what you will, but man, they jump on the gun for anything. Like, holy shit. Of course, an observer's point of view doesn't mean that much. So, yeah. I've said this before and I'll say it again. Don't take my opinion for anything other than the quality of a grain of salt. Whatever that may be. Because I only know so much and have experienced so little about things, so it's like, doesn't really matter what I say. But from what I've seen, it's like, Jesus. The video games community is that kind of, has that kind of spryness to it. for the disability of using any other words. But in the long run, it probably would have been better for the Arkham Knight devs to, well, if they could have, to just delay the port to PC. Because now look what's happened. Whether it's because of Warner Bros. Or the devs, or whoever could have could have legitimately held the blame for this kind of problem, it blew up in everyone's faces. And now Warner Bros. Has to take the shit for it. And hopefully they'll do it respectfully, but I highly doubt that, because we have no standards when it comes to the video games industry. Or we have little. I can believe that much, that we have little. Let's see here. I like to say more on the matter, but I mean, as I've said before, I don't really know that much anyways. Probably better for me to just keep more quiet about this situation than anything. But it's like, holy shit. The problems that this game has brought up, both from just particular branches of the community, like Funhouse, to whatever is actually going on with the game itself and how it was ported. And like, holy shit. Obviously, it's not all bad. I mean, there are some people who play the game fine. That's good. Thank God it plays fine for you. But oh, another full disclosure. I do not own or play Arkham Knight. But I like to keep aware of things, you know? But yeah, I mean, that probably waters down my position on the matter. I mean, like I mentioned before, not like my position on the matter matters anyways. But I know that games can shit with bugs or glitches and stuff. I'm completely used to that. Like, for as long as I've played, I've been completely used to any sort of bugs and glitches and whatever that I find in games. Or loopholes, too. Loopholes are fun. So, if the game is at the most just glitchy for you, thank God. That's good. I'm happy for you too, man. I'm glad that this game, where everyone seems to have had a lot of problems with it, works great for you. But I hope you're not gonna flaunt that, because that would just be mean. With that said, yes, there's obviously people have had problems with the game, you know? Hang on, I'm taking a drink, I'm sorry. Obviously, people have had problems with the game. I'm not going to belittle their situation. I would feel like just wrong doing that. Because yes, this game, according to a lot of people, has also had problems. You know, just running bugs or glitches that are just really bad. Like, you can't continue the storyline because the game bugged out bad. That kind of bad. And I know I had that kind of problem with Bulletstorm too. But finding any sort of solution to the fucking problem I had, it was hard. It was stupidly hard to find any fixes to the problem I had. In Bulletstorm, I literally could not progress through a certain section of a level for whatever reason. Like, I was blocked by an invisible wall. And I was going to take an elevator to somewhere, but it wouldn't let me. Whether because maybe the game, it was set to its frame rate, and it was depending on me to play on that exact frame rate, or whatever. I don't know what happened, but I could not progress, and that was like one of the most frustrating things I ever had to deal with when trying to fix a game, because that was just stupid. Like, holy shit. So, I am aware that games can be that kind of bad, too. I'm not under any delusion that it couldn't be. But man, like, the problems that has happened. And that was, yeah, that was one of the problems that Funhouse had, or seemed to have had, was that it felt like they were belittling people's positions on the game if they actually had bugs. They were kind of hurt by it. But, yeah. That's all I'm going to comment about that. I do disagree with some things Funhouse said and all that, but, yeah. How long has it been? I didn't get anywhere with this. Yeah, this isn't a game where you can just... It's so hard to keep people entertained with this game. Or at least not with all the skills and abilities that I have. So I'm just gonna skip over to something else after I clean up my inventory. I completely forgot what I was talking about too, so that's why if I seemed like I was kind of struggling to end my sentences there at the end, that's why, because I just lost my train of thought. Ah, fuck me. Okay. Oh, fuck you too, goddammit. There you go. There you go. Alright. Oh, wait, no. Actually, I guess to end this, I'll just fight the, Oh, shit. I didn't get a chance to look at what he had. Oop. Alright, well, I do want to actually fight this guy, but I gotta wait. Fuck. I really hope I make coherence. I hate when I ramble. That's such a bad habit of mine. Especially when I'm trying to entertain people. Because it's like, okay, these topics don't make any sense the way you connected them. So it's like, what the fuck, man? Stop doing that. Oop, bumped him again. God damn it. I feel like I didn't really cover this as well, but, or talked about it, rambled about it, whatever the fuck. But, yes, like, going back to the topic about the video games community just being overly enthusiastic about things, it probably wouldn't have helped. Oh, no, wait, I already covered that. Never mind. Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't have helped Warner Bros. Or the Arkham Knight devs to delay the game, because then the video games community would be like, hey, you fucking, like, how dare you, god damn it, what the fuck. But the long-term solution, I mean, I think probably would have benefited them way more than right now. Oh no, are you kidding me? Really? You know what, whatever. Come here. At least the zombies won't get in because I got the armor statues around me. Come on, man. I kind of like how he has no voices or anything when he's just rushing me like that. But then when he changes to a second form, he starts yelling at me. It's like, dude! 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 Oh, there he goes. I'm not in any danger. I just gotta make sure he stays under so we can hit him as much as possible. Damn it. Whee! Nice. Get out of here. Oh man, that's a lot of blood and guts and gore. I swear, there was a topic I just completely derailed from. I'm sorry, I forgot. I completely forgot what it would be. God damn it, I hate myself. Oh, see, there you go. If you didn't notice that, the gate just fucking opened. Like, how the fuck do they open that, man? They shouldn't be able to open that at all. I hope that's a bug or something, because that's just... I hate that. It's like, I'm pretty sure they're... Like, the Terraria devs already know there's, like, ways to just block zombies from entering and stuff, you know? So why not just throw us a bone and allow people to use gates and not have them knock it down or open it or whatever? Please. 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 Oh, yeah, now that I'm... Yeah, fuck this. Now that I'm done with, that. Guess I'll move on to something else.